Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Connie coming on today to share with you a 2-page scrapbook layout that I'm working on or putting together. I can only get one page in at a time, so I will share photos at the end of the complete layout. I do apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will tell you what I'm doing as I go along. All of my pieces are from Cuddly Cute Designs. This is going to be a scrapbook layout for a little boy layout for a sandbox or outdoor type design. So I'm starting with just my standard 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. I cut this down to, now let me think about this, 11 7/8 inch wide, 11 3/4 inch high, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my 2 pages will meet over here, so they'll all have an 1/8 of an inch border around. So I'm going to go ahead and get that down. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Please excuse my voice. I'm getting a summer cold, or trying to avoid one, I guess. I don't know if you can see, I have black marks going up and down our arrows, so I know which way I had because unfortunately I can't tell that little 1/8 of an inch difference in the paper. I have no clue where it is. So, and I have my other side, the paper and the borders done, and I will show you. I'm hoping it's dried and it isn't going to be a problem, but I put it down with art glitter glue, and I knew I shouldn't have. I'm hoping it'll correct itself, but it worked. And I know people, I use it for my paper piecing. I don't have a problem, but on big projects like this and cards, I have a terrible time. So we'll see what it looks like. I was a little upset. I have to start getting an ATG gun because this is not going to be able to use the glue bottle for long, unfortunately. Okay, down and getting my border pieces. My border pieces are also from Cuddly Cute Designs. What I did was I cut 2 different colors. Obviously, they're cut at, they're going to be about 11 3/4. They're just a hair short on either side, and I'm okay with that. It's not going to be a huge difference for me. But this piece I did put up on foam tape, and I'm going to put this up just a little bit from the bottom of the blue piece here. And then this piece will get edged right to the bottom of just the blue piece. So it just gives it a better shadow is what it's doing. I do have to bring in my other side though a moment, so I can make sure I get them lined up well. The way I line things up, I'm so great at doing that. So let's see what I got in my way here. I've got so many projects. If I don't get them off my desk and get some videos done, I apologize. Can get them out in the mail if you've requested, and I've talked about Happy Mail. Well, it's sitting here ready for videos to be done. I have to get it out. I thought I had big enough boxes. I don't, and sometimes for me to get to the post office is a bit of a challenge. So I'm going to make that one of my goals this week, to get to the post office and hopefully get some packaging. We had a store that had temporarily closed in town that I got a lot of my stuff at, and it's just now finally, I'll say, opened back up. So I was hoping, but I didn't see any packaging materials that I needed yet, so we'll see. Anybody know where? Let's see, where did I put my other border piece? Okay, don't ask, it's been a day, and it's early in the morning. It's probably the problem. I put I take, my tape off, but I also run a bead of glue on here, just because it gives me a little more wiggle time, and I have extra stability so it'll stay on. Sometimes I don't have the best of luck with the tape, the adhesive on those, so that was gifted to me through a rack or a swap I was doing with the Joanne's Facebook group, and it's very strong, the tape is, don't get me wrong, but I just want to make real good sure that it stays on. Okay, now let's get the top border on that. I know, I was just gonna look at this. I don't know if you can see there's bubbles in my paper. Really, hopefully the photo mat still take care of it, and once it dries it'll be okay, but ours not. Live and learn. Looking for my border strip. I'm sorry, I have pieces off to the side here, and oh goodness. So this is cut. I'll figure out the length or the height on here in a moment. Kind of guesstimate because I'm not sure. It is about 1 inch and I can't see very good. It's about 1 inch and 3/8 high, and then it's like 11 3/4 inch high. This yellow piece is 1 1/4 wide, and then it's 11 7/8 inch long, and then this polka dot is 1 inch wide, also by 11 7/8. And then I'm going to put that a 1/2 inch down from the top, so it'll be about 3/8 inch below the blue piece. My math isn't very good, but that sounds good. Oh, it's got to go. I'm going to work backwards here. I want it to start at the side that they're going to meet in the middle, so I have to turn it around here a moment, get it lined up. I've been working on cards and Christmas tags for my next tag collaboration to get those done, so I'm keeping busy. Okay, so with this being the left side, get my photo mats here. My photo mats are all the same size. They start at 5.5 inches square. The next layer is 5 3/8 inch square. The next yellow piece will be 4 5/8 inch square. Then there's a white layer of 4 3/8 inch, and then this piece is, the top layer is 4 1/4 square, and then I just cut those with a Lawn Fawn stitched heel die to add some dimension, or just some I don't know, dimension, I guess what I'll say, or just something different. I didn't want to put ribbons or anything on since it's for a little boy. So my sandy toes, I'm popping this up. I know I said I wouldn't pop anything up on this, but this just needed something. This whole layout just needed a little bit, so that's what I decided to do. It is cut though at about 3 3/4 high, and it's about 4.5 inches wide. It's popped up on one layer of foam tape, and I'm actually going to put this down first so I can kind of know where I want my photo mats. Okay, don't think I'm going to put glue on this. It seems to be really sticky. It's going it'll go in protective pages, so I really think it'll be fine. If I really feel I need it, I'll just pop some glue on at a later time when I get photos and stuff on there. Now, I wasn't thinking when I put these down, so they are all glued down so you can't get a photo behind them, but honestly, you're really not gonna probably do it because I made them a little bit higher. I just did it more just for some color and contrast and, like I said, dimensions. So I'm going to put this at a bit of an angle. I don't want it straight. Just put that right down there. My sun and clouds, excuse me, my sun is about, it's like 2.5 inches tall, and it is about 2 3/4 inch wide, and then the clouds go with it. They're about 2 inches, and then but they're automatically sized with the sun. And then the sun, between the two layers, I have a layer of foam, and then I just put some on the back to just kind of add. So I'm going to get this down, maybe. And just kind of popping this up a little bit over here. My other cloud to get in there. So, and that's all popped up on foam also. This is not foam tape, so it's going a little bit different. And I'm going to just put this cloud right here, and bear with me. I'm gonna just make sure it's fairly straight. Okay, now I have to use my T-ruler to get my photo mats straight. And see, I've got a little bit of adhesive coming out here. Oh, sorry, wiggling the camera. I apologize. If I don't do this now, I won't see it. So let's see where I want these. Okay, I'll be up a little bit because of the title there. We're good there. Hope everybody's having a good week. I've been trying just to avoid the news anymore. It's really kind of depressing. So I just hope everyone is staying safe. That's the big thing. It's all the fires and all the illness. So far, we've been pretty lucky here. Maybe it wasn't such a great idea to put the title down first, but it's okay. I work backwards quite often. It is what it is. I am not used to working with these lighter colors. I've been working with like fall and Christmas colors lately, so it's really odd to me, these lighter colors. All said, I usually don't work with real light colors as it is, so I don't know. Let's see, go up a little bit. Just want to avoid the grass. We're gonna go up a little bit more. I'm trying to avoid my clouds so I don't get caught in there, so I can get it straight there too. Yeah, I do want it up a little more there. So it's at about 7.5 or so. The top of it will be there when I put this down. Not always do I make this much, do I do this much layering on photo mats. I don't know, decided to do something different, and that's what I came up with. So I get my ideas off of Pinterest mostly for photo mats and things, and actually scrapbook layouts sometimes. Kind of look at them and see how they, put things together. Took me a while to put the papers together. I know this color and this color don't exactly match, but yet they work together for me, so they're far enough away. So that is my first page, and I'm going to come in and we'll get the other page going. Now the photo mats don't have to be, even or anything as far as across from each other, so I don't need the other one for measuring. got my borders down, as you can see here. This border needs to have a little more, just a tad bit of glue here I see on the corner. It'll probably end up oozing out. I'll have to kind of watch it, yeah. Oh, I have glue all over my fingers putting my photo mats together. My fingers are always a disaster. And I haven't gone and got any stamp cleaner or anything yet, so I will be doing that soon. Okay, back to my pieces here. So this is the Sandbox Boy. I don't remember the exact name of the titles, I'm sorry. Just know they're from Cuddly Cute Designs. On the sand on here, I did put it through the Softly Falling, I think it's called, embossing folder. It's an older folder from Stampin' Up. This little guy I'll put together because he goes together as a set. It's about 6.5 inches, and then he's about 4.5 or so, 4.25 inches high. This is from the Sandcastle Bears. I decided to put a sandcastle behind him, like he was building a sandcastle. So that's going to be going back here as if it's in the sand box yet. Just got to get it down a little bit. And then this I'm going to have on this side of them because the sun is coming from the other page right over there. So that's my thinking there. And I have to get my page or my mat so I kind of know where everything is going to go here. And these mats, again, same size as the other ones. And I'm going to move this over just a little bit. That's why I was trying to kind of figure out where I needed to put everything. So now he's popped up. This bottom piece is not to adjust for the grass, in case you're wondering. Let's see. Just kind of getting them all figured out here. Okay, this might actually go, I'm going to put these two level across from each other, and then if this has to go on top of there a little bit, it's fine. So I'm going to put my photo mats down first. It's really a good thing my neighbors can't hear me talking to myself, because when I'm putting these things together, not when I'm doing my video, but they would really wonder sometimes, because I talk to myself all the time. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go at 1 inch down, just to have an easy spot of where to put it. Again, this photo album is for a friend of mine that I'm putting together for her. She posts pictures of her grandkids on Facebook, and then I go from there and figure out what pages I want to do and what pictures we're going to use. And a little too much glue there. So it works really well. I just don't have pictures of my nieces and great nieces and nephews too much anymore, so because I don't see them as much. So it's all good. Something to do in the meantime. Get this back lined up. Moved a bit on me. The one thing about liquid glue, it does ooze a lot. I just don't have the control I need with what do I want to say? The ATG guns to use those. I would have a mess. So, do I still like my liquid glue? Not so much today, but normally. I am loving this scraper. I use it all the time. It works so wonderful to put paper down on my mats, my Cricut mats, because I use them till you just about can't go anymore. So it's nice. Okay, again, let's figure out, we can kind of center this again now. I'm going to put this down first. I just need to kind of figure out where it's going to go. This is cut, this piece at different ruler. It's not real big. It's about 2.5 by 2 1/4. It's hard to find, well, for me it was hard to get papers that were similar and yet just different, just enough off so it looked like there was wet sand and then drier sand. So, okay, let's put him back, and then we want to put the umbrella down. So for the umbrella on the front part, I did use some printed paper. The middle section on the photo is white, and I just, changed up the color. This is part of the sandbox set. And, oh goodness, it is backwards on my ruler, about 4.5 inches tall, and about, guessing here, 3.5 or so inches wide. So, let's see. We're gonna go up here a little bit, so it's looks like it's covering or protecting him, but it's not, right on him. So just glued down, and we are done. Again, I will pan through both of them, but I'll put like I said, a final photo at the end so you can see the whole scrapbook layout. I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and if you hit the like button, it does help the channel get seen by more people, so consider that if you will. Otherwise, I want to thank you all for joining me, and have an awesome day. So there we go, my front page, my one. And the other one. Thank you very much. Take care.